what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Arelyz Talks TV, and it's been a minute since I've come out with some new content. Had a lot of new things coming up in my life. I got a new job. Period. Moved to a new city. Period. Even got a new haircut.
Hold on, let me fix my crown. Girl.
But now that I finally have settled down, I finally have time to do what it is that I love, and that's make videos for all of my lovely followers. So let's get into it. Like, lately in this transitionary period of my life, I've been listening to a lot of influencers that focus on not settling and really doing better for yourself. For me personally, these are influencers like Shira7, the Sprinkle Lady, or Dating Coach Anwar. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, you guys need to look up their videos on YouTube right now, because for real, it will change your life. One woman that I love watching her YouTube videos is Miss Ashley Dalton. She is the level up queen and coach, okay? Ashley Dalton focuses on all things you need to do to level up your personal and dating life, okay? Recently, she came out with a video titled, "Some Women Will Intentionally Block You from Your Level Up." And when I saw that, I said, wait, because that's pretty real. That's real. Sometimes it's not men, sometimes it's not society. It really be your own girlfriends. These are the people that are supposed to lift you up and be there for you. As women, we need to be there for each other. But Miss Ashley made up some pretty good points. So I thought, what's a better way to explore this concept than through TV friendships? Because if there's one thing about me, I'm gonna bring up a TV show. Okay, you guys, we're gonna talk about multiple generations to show that this concept does not expire with age. We're gonna talk about Emma and Manny from Degrassi. We are also gonna talk about Issa and Molly from Insecure. And finally, we're gonna leave it off with Carrie and Miranda from Sex and the City. In each of these friendships, someone is either consciously or unconsciously blocking the other's level up. This sometimes is because of jealousy, fear, control, projection, etc., etc. The list goes on and on. And let's get into it. One of the most iconic friendships in Degrassi is Manny and Emma, without a doubt. Manny and Emma both started at the beginning of Degrassi: The Next Generation as innocent middle schoolers who tackled everyday problems of teens. Emma was strong and opinionated. She was known around school for being an environmentalist and activist. Manny, on the other hand, spent her first couple seasons being Emma's sidekick. But there's a turning point in the series where Manny doesn't want to be the sidekick anymore, and she starts tapping into finding her own identity independent of Emma's. She starts dressing better, joins the cheer team, and is like, this is going to be my level up year.
I want to be hot. Not cute, not adorable. Hot. Wow.
And Emma didn't like that. For once in Emma's life, she wasn't the center of attention. So what does she do?
But I have an article here for the grapevine. Emma, I'm just about to publish it. Please, just read it before you say no.
How can we advance as women if some of us insist on wearing short skirts and dancing like bimbos?
Oh! Emma was threatened by this new shift in their friendship. And when your friends are insecure, they will sabotage any positive change you try to make for yourself. When one person in a friendship starts leveling up with their confidence, standards, and ambition, the other person has two choices. They either accept and grow with them, or try to revert things to the way that they were. I mean, I guess they could stop being friends, but like, these girls known each other since daycare, and Degrassi would not have went anywhere without this friendship anymore. But if that situation wasn't enough for y'all to believe that Emma was preying on Manny's downfall, I'll give you example number 2. The devil spawn Peter, okay? Because if we're being honest, this is where Emma completely lost the moral high ground. Sure, Emma could blame her comments in the last example on feminism or having respect for yourself or whatever, but Emma getting with Peter showed that Emma really didn't care about Manny at all.
Well, I'm tired of you being needy McNeedersons all the time. Sorry I have a life. Sorry I've got stuff going on that you wouldn't understand.
Like what?
Think that Peter guy is ever gonna notice me? We've been coming here for weeks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The story goes like this. Manny's feeling sad because after her movie debut with Kevin Smith, she's not getting any callbacks from casting agents. Manny decides she's going to take matters into her own hands and storm into a casting agent's office and force her to listen to her audition. The casting agent completely ruins Manny's confidence as she says Manny needs to lay off the beans and rice. Manny comes to the conclusion that the only solution is plastic surgery. She takes her credit card and makes a deposit with the surgeon with the money she made during the movie. Her parents find out about the charge, call her a slut, and kick her out. She is really going through it. To lift her spirits, she goes to Peter's party and gets super drunk. Mind you, she's trying to hang out with Emma the whole time, and Emma is just ignoring Manny. In her drunken state, Peter basically convinces her to make her own movie, and she ends up taking her shirt off while he's filming. The next day, Manny knows Emma likes Peter, so she attempts to convince him to delete the video. But of course, since Peter is a straight villain, he says he'll delete it if Manny goes on a date with him. So be so for real. Manny cannot do that since her best friend likes him, and he sends the video to the entire school. And what does Emma do?
Manny, no! I'm dating Peter!
Manny was already being punished socially for stepping into her sexuality. She was already dealing with shame and reputation damage. Then your best friend starts dating the guy who caused that damage? That isolates her even more, and is just another example of Emma trying to humble Manny back into her position of being Emma's little pet. Manny's confidence made Emma insecure, and she subconsciously started to resent her. Then Peter comes along to knock Manny down, and deep down Emma feels a sense of relief because their friendship was balanced again. A good friend will always hype you up on your wins and especially be there for you when you fall. Okay, now let's move on to another iconic friendship. Issa and Molly from Insecure. Issa and Molly have an interesting friendship because sometimes I watch the show and I think to myself like, damn, I would never let my friend talk to me like that. But if you haven't watched the show, it centers around Issa, a 29-year-old woman working as a youth liaison for a non-profit youth organization. At this point in her life, Issa is not only unsure about her career goals, but also her love life. She feels like she's not making the strides she wants to make in the community. And on top of that, she's navigating how to deal with the fact that she misses her ex even though she cheated on him. Molly is Issa's best friend. She is a boss bitch, okay? Very successful lawyer, but not so successful in her love life. Throughout the seasons, she finds something wrong with every man she dates. And even if she has an interest in him, the relationship doesn't last for more than a few episodes. Issa even wrote that song about her if y'all don't remember.
Used like a dish rag, dumped with a hashtag. I blame it on the pussy. That shit must be bad. Broken pussy. Broken pussy. Maybe it's dry as hell. Maybe it really smells broken pussy. Yeah, maybe it's really
okay, but nobody knew it was her until Molly said that. But I want to talk about specifically when Issa was trying to level up her career. Like I said earlier, Issa wanted to do more, but she wasn't sure what or how exactly. Now, during a movie screening event that Issa and her friends were at, Issa meets Condola. Turns out Condola was the one that organized and planned the event, and Issa is just inspired. Condola kindly offers to help her out and teaches her the ropes of planning similar events in the city. The gag is, Condola is currently dating Issa's ex that I mentioned earlier, Lawrence. Yeah, the one Issa cheated on.
Alright, please don't play with me right now.
Even though it's awkward, especially at first, Issa is determined to maintain a connection with Condola because she knows that it will help her. The first event goes a little rocky at first, but smooths out and is successful in the end. But I want to take a look at how Molly responded to the whole situation.
We're done fronting. It's weird that you're still working with Anola when she's dating Lawrence.
She came tonight, and I couldn't have done any of this without her. So.
You know, people like don't have to be this messy, right? Sometimes I think you like that shit. Sometimes I think you like that shit.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
This is real hater energy and not stuff that should be coming out of a friend's mouth. It is very obvious that Issa just needs to do what she needs to do and isn't making friends with Condola just to be close with Lawrence. Molly very obviously has little faith in Issa's works, and that's just the beginning of it. After a couple of small but successful events, Issa plans a big block party. She is stressed and busy trying to make this happen. And where's the support from Molly? Non-existent. The cherry on top was when Issa's headliner dropped out of the block party. At this point in time, Molly is dating Andrew, who works for Live Nation. So Issa calls Molly to see if Molly's boyfriend has any connections for a replacement. Molly is taken aback because she and Issa have been on rocky terms for the past couple episodes, but she agrees to ask. Later that day, she calls Issa back to tell her that she doesn't feel comfortable asking Andrew to help her out.
Man, quit playing with me, man. No, for real, don't play like that.
Are we serious right now? Like, mind you, the event is in a couple days and you're going back and forth changing your mind. Like, I don't hate Molly as an insecure watcher, but it is really hard for me to defend any part of this situation or boundary that Molly put up. Flash forward, Issa is a friend of Nathan, who is a friend of Andrew. And Issa asked Nathan if he knows anyone that can help her with the headliner. Nathan gets in touch with Andrew, who gets in touch with Vince Staples. Eventually, Molly finds out during the block party that Issa did kind of quote-unquote sneak around to get Andrew's help, and she is pissed. But why are we pissed? Molly clearly wasn't comfortable asking her boyfriend for help, so Issa asked somebody that was.
Yes, I did that. And you would do it too for a check.
So Molly decides that she's gonna start a fight in the middle of Issa's block party.
You still the same selfish bitch you always been. Molly, get your finger out of my fucking face.
What she reaching for? Yeah, get a gun! You still a gun. It's a wallet. It's my life.
Security check them for guns? No, for real. Her, too, her purse.
Sometimes it's the principal is just an ego in disguise. Like, Issa's finally doing something big and Molly chooses that exact moment to stand on business. This is what happens when you bottle up your annoyances, and the result was embarrassing Issa and diminishing all her hard work. When your friend is having a career milestone, you don't use that to make it about you. What was really happening was that Molly was the put-together one, and Issa was the messy creative, still figuring her life out. Some friends are comfortable supporting you when you're struggling and less comfortable when you're succeeding. Blocking a friend from her career level up can look like withholding support, choosing ego over opportunity, or forcing emotional conversations during professional events. Like, the wrong friend will make it hard for you right when you're doing good, and you'll notice that everything is an issue for them. Last but certainly not least, we're talking about Carrie Bradshaw and Miranda Hobbs from Sex and the City. This right here is what we call a romantic level up block. Carrie Bradshaw is a journalist for a sex column in New York City. The show centers on her and her three best friends exploring the dating scene in Manhattan. Carrie doesn't do much exploring, honestly. Most of the show shows the struggle between her and her situationship, Mr. Big. Big is an avoidant and puts Carrie through emotional turmoil because of it. Although she is at his house every night, he won't let her meet his mom, tells her the day before that he's moving to Paris for a while, and even starts an affair with her after he gets married to another woman. I think that pretty much sums up their relationship.
You said you loved me.
I do.
Then why does it hurt so fucking much?
Carrie's best friend Miranda has a little bit more going for her. She's a professional lawyer who is financially successful and owns her own apartment. On the other hand, she's kind of awkward, or at least the writers turned her into this awkward shell of herself, and this makes her pretty unsuccessful in her dating life.
Pretty great, huh? Can I pick him or what?
Yeah, I'm not gay.
Seriously? I've been with a firm 8 months. I haven't once seen you with a guy.
Essential, Jeff, I'm single. Christ, when did being single translate into being gay?
Gay? Girl, don't play. If I was gay, I'd be like, I'm gay, woo! And I hang with the gays, but I ain't gay.
The reason I'm claiming that Carrie sabotaged Miranda's romantic level up is because Carrie would always throw jabs and make Miranda feel bad about breaking up with her man-child of an ex, Steve. I hate Steve. Well, actually, I don't hate Steve. He's a nice guy, but Miranda definitely deserved better. Miranda meets Steve at a bar he's working at. Mind you, because Carrie ditched her to make veal with Mr. Big.
You're at Big's? You and I are having dinner tonight. Well, he got this veal. You blew me off for a piece of politically incorrect meat?
Miranda and Steve have a one-night stand, and that was all Miranda wanted it to be. But Steve will not stop begging for a date. Miranda regrettably says yes to seeing him again, and they become a couple. Miranda finds out pretty quickly just how immature Steve is. First, Miranda invites Steve to one of her work events, and Steve is hesitant because he doesn't have a suit like all of her fancy lawyer coworkers. Miranda offers to buy him one, and this offends Steve. They actually break up for the first time because Steve feels insecure that he's not making as much money as her. When they get back together, he gets a dog after Miranda says no since she knows he's not going to take care of it.
And who would take care of the test run?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
And cue the 2 a.m. sounds of the dog whining, and poor Miranda is left to deal with the dog in the middle of the night. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, he leaves his dirty stained underwear on the floor.
Ew!
Like, they were just not compatible. He was a child, okay? An absolute child. Now, because Carrie is in a horrible relationship with Big, she's constantly projecting on Miranda.
Wake up, Carrie. How many more times are you going to go through this? He is bad for you. Jesus, every time you get near him, you turn into this pathetic, needy, insecure victim. And the thing that pisses me off the most is that you're more than willing to go right back for more.
What are you going to do, Miranda? You're going to cut me out of your life like you did to Steve?
What? The first sign of any little weakness or flaw, and you just write people off.
The last 5 months, I've been thinking that it is a huge mistake that you left Steve. There. How does it feel?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I had sex with someone else.
Miranda having standards isn't fear. Miranda wanting emotional and intellectual equality isn't coldness. And Miranda questioning compatibility isn't self-sabotage. But Carrie constantly framed it that way because she saw Miranda standing up for herself, and she knew she could never do that with Big. Because if Miranda was right to want better, what does that say about Carrie tolerating less? Sometimes when you level up romantically, you expose your friends' true insecurities. And not everyone likes that mirror. Miranda began second-guessing herself because of Carrie's comments, and I think that was the main reason of them getting back together every time. This is romantic sabotage. Carrie wanted Miranda to be just as miserable as her romantically, and unfortunately, Miranda shrunk her expectations at the cost of her own happiness. Emma blocked Manny's confidence, Molly blocked Issa's career momentum, and Carrie blocked Miranda's romantic goals. 3 different ages, different storylines, all with the same core issue. When one woman evolves, it forces everyone around her to evolve too. And not everybody wants to evolve like that. Like, some friends love you when you're insecure, when you're struggling, settling, and smaller. But the minute you start building something bigger, the energy shifts. The uncomfortable truth is that sometimes your friends aren't trying to destroy you. They're trying to preserve the version of you that made them feel comfortable. And this doesn't mean you cut off every friend that disagrees with you. It means you pay attention to patterns. Do they protect your name when you're humiliated? Or do they align with the person who hurt you? Do they celebrate your expansion, or do they center themselves during it? Do they support your realization for better treatment, or guilt trip you into feeling bad? Not everyone can go the next level with you, and sometimes that includes your friends. If this video resonated with you, please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments. Have you ever experienced a shift in your friendship after a level up? Do you think that these characters purposely sabotage their friends' level up? Because we're talking about it. Thank you guys again for listening to my YouTube video, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!